So the last time we were able to create some shapes, some rectangle shapes, some triangle shapes, drew a line. So now we are going to do more than just that. We're able to draw shapes using subroutine. Did you remember? So today we're going to continue with shapes. We're going to try and use Yeah, sorry, I had a network glitch. So I was saying that we have studied loops. Have we not? Someone should answer, please. Let me know you're following. Please, someone should answer me.
Yes, we have studied loops.
Yes.
Okay, good. You know, when I ask, please, when I ask questions like this, I want someone to answer, It helps me to communicate with you better, to know that you are following me, you are hearing what I'm saying. Because sometimes we are over the internet. I'm sure you understand how internet behaves. I could be talking and I am cut off, and I don't even know that I'm cut off. So when I ask questions like this, please try and give me some answer so that we can have a connection with each other. So someone should tell me what they think loop is. Just explain, even in a layman's language.
A loop is something that constantly keeps happening until a certain condition is true.
That's good. It keeps on happening until a certain condition is met. So now, we learned how to draw a shape, for example, a rectangle. Do you know that you can actually use a loop to draw a rectangle? And the loop is going to keep on drawing the rectangle for you until a certain condition is met. Let's say, for example, okay, before I go on, what are the types of loops we have?
While and for loop.
A loop and for loop.
Good.
And for.
Okay, we have for loops, we have while loops. Now, and in for loops, you determine the number of times it's going to run, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Same with while loop. You determine the number of times it's going to run. So let's say, for example, you want to draw a rectangle. You can be able to determine the number of times the rectangle is going to be drawn. Say it's going to start from 0 and it keeps on drawing until it gets to 10. Don't you think it's possible? Well, we're going to find out today. What can you see on my screen?
You're not sharing your screen.
I'm not sharing your screen.
Okay. Now, what can you see on my screen?
I can see the small basic window.
Yeah. If you are seeing the small basic window, then you are seeing the right screen. If you are not seeing it, I don't know what you are seeing.
I'm seeing the small.
Right, let's go.
I'm seeing the small basic window and some codings on it.
Right, that's good. Okay, now I feel you are seeing our material, our tutorial booklets, right?
Yes.
So we all agree that we are going to stop here. So now we're going to continue and finish up this class so we can move into the next thing today. Now let's look at this piece of code. Let us write it. I'll give us time to write it. And after that, you run it. Then I would explain to us what it's doing and why it's like that. Take note of these things. Remember, I told you that you should always save your work to somewhere. You can always have access to them in your computer, because when the time comes for us to do our project, we are going to do our project. Some of all these codes are going to be very important for you. You can always go back to reference them. So make sure you safeguard your codes, right? Go on, let's write this. You have 5 minutes. The time starts now. Are we done?
No.
No.
Sound done.
That's good. Did you run your code? What did it tell? What did it show you?
Yes.
Is it
Showed
working?
me lines of colors.
Is it not looking beautiful?
Yes. In different lengths.
All right. Let's wait a little bit for others to do. Maybe 4 more people. Then we can go on.
I'm done.
All right. So your code is working properly, I suppose.
Yes.
That's good. All right.
I'm done.
Okay, so the first line of code there, you can see text window.title. We know what that means. You are trying to define the title of your window. When it appears, you are going to see on the top left, just the name, the place where the name of the window is declared. You're going to see the graphics window there. So you can actually put anything you want and it's going to display there. And then background color is going to be white. You want to make sure that the background is white, although the default background is often white, but sometimes you just have to define it to ensure. And then you define the width and the height. We did all that last class, didn't we? Did we not?
Yes, we did.
Good. So I'm sure you are very familiar with it. Now, the other line, starting from the 5th line, for I equals to 1 to 5. So we are saying that it's going to start from 1 and end at 15. And then the next line, we chose a random color. So we could have, if we could declare our own color, but we wanted it to have random color. So Small Basic has the ability or gives you the opportunity for you to choose random color. Okay. Small Basic gives you the opportunity to choose random colors. So we chose a random color and we declared our pen width. Remember, we said that pen width is going to be the size of the pen. So the higher the pen width, the thicker the line that is going to be drawn, right? Who has forgotten? Good. If you do your assignment, you wouldn't forget. Because if your pen width is 1, it's going to be very small. If it's 10, it's going to be very thick. If it's 20, it's going to be thicker, you know? It keeps going on like that. So we declare our pen width and then we try to draw a line. Remember what we called a line. What we said a line was, we're going to have the x-axis and the y-axis. And then we have the height and the breadth. So this line starts at I times 20. So, and from the code, you have declared that I is going to start from 1. So 1 times 20 is what?
1 times 20 is 20.
Good. So basically, I is going to start at 20. The next I is going to start at, so by the time the loop runs the first time, I was 1. You know, loop, we say that loop is something that keeps on running and running and running until a certain condition is met. So this loop is going to keep on running from 1 until it gets to 15. So the first time it ran, it's 20. The second time it's going to run, I was 1. At this point, I is now going to be 2. So it's now going to be I times 20 is now 2 times 20, which is 40. So it's not confusing, except you've not been practicing, you've not been doing your assignments or following in the class, then that's going to be confusing. But if you look at it very carefully, very gradually, you will see that it's something that you can play with. So the next time I is going to run, I is going to be 3. At that point, it's going to be 3 times 20. So that is why the x-axis and y-axis of this line keeps on changing. It keeps on moving, 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 moving until it gets to 15. If you count it, it should be 15 in number. And the higher it goes, the thicker the line becomes. That is it. So now, how many of us here have our codes having problems? Did all your codes run correctly?
My code ran correctly.
Yes, mine ran correctly.
All right, that's interesting. That shows that we are now being able to type correct codes. I like that. Let's keep it up. So now the last line is just to display a message for you. So text, Small Basic has a function that can allow you to display a graphics window that show message. So when you just run the code, it pops up a message for you, you know, and then you can click OK for the message to close. So that's what I'm sure you have seen things like that before on your computer where a message pops up on the computer, haven't you? Yes, you have. If you don't want to answer, let me answer for you.
Yes, we are.
So, Small Basic allows you to do a thing like that. So now, Tom, what's the error you're having? Mimi, your code have issues. We don't know the issues yet. What issue is that? What error can you see on your screen?
Should I share my screen?
Okay, wait. Let me give you the permission to do that. I will have to stop sharing first of all. Okay, go on, share your screen. Let's see. Go on, share your screen. Is that your screen?
Share my screen.
But this is not the thing we just did now, is it?
No.
No, but I'm trying meeting, but
Ron, let me see. So you can see from line 17, graphics window.draw line. In brackets, you are passing a parameter, so it shouldn't be equals to. Anywhere there is going to be a bracket, there should be no equals to. Yeah, so bring it close, yes. The other one too. So drop, scroll down, let's see more. Scroll down, let's see, and be sure there are no more errors. So where did you, Nimiton? Okay, no, don't remove the X and Y.
I didn't finish it.
Okay, you did not finish it that day. That's why you had an issue, because what it's saying here is that you are using a variable X, Y, length, and width, and those variables were not declared anywhere. So before
Excuse
you can
me.
actually,
I know how to fix the X and Y errors. It's the last two that I don't know. I don't understand.
which last two, the length and width?
Yes.
It's the same error with the X and Y errors. So take back the X and Y, put it back. So now you are putting it in the wrong way. You are putting it wrongly. See? You see, X comes first and then a comma, then Y comes, then a comma. Do it that way. Yes. Then put Y, good. Now, move your mouse on top of sub-draw. Put your mouse there. On top. Yeah. So click enter so you can make some space for your code to be clean. Now write X equals to 5. Or wait, let me get the one we did. So you can use it that way. Okay, write X equals to 100. Then write Y equals to 100. Write length equals to 20. And write width equals to 20. No. Okay, stop sharing your screen. Let me share my own so you can see what I did. You have 2 minutes to do that. You see what I did here? Can you see my screen? Hello?
I said yes.
So write it fast.
Excuse me, sir. They have not been marking our assignment we used to answer on the Google Classroom.
Yes, you will get them. Are you done, Miss Hon?
I just need to write raw brackets. Yes, I'm done.
All right, so your code runs now, right? Now, I want to give you an advice, all of you. You see that this piece of code, I wrote it on a different sheet. And then this one on a different one. For some of us, like Nimito did, packed all of them inside one place. It's not right. I know why I did it this way, so that it will not be confusing to you. So it will be easy for you to read and understand. But if you pack it up that way, you won't even know where your errors are coming from. Please, whenever I do something,
Excuse me, sir. I cannot hear you. Excuse me, sir. I cannot hear you.
all
I can't hear you. Excuse me.
what was the last thing you heard? Please, sorry. I'm having some network glitch.
When we're telling us about not to be putting our works together, that we should separate it.
Yeah, please, whenever you see me separate my work, separate it just the way I do my own. It helps not to confuse you. I do that purposefully so that you won't get stuck. Because sometimes when you have too much lines of code, you would have issues. You wouldn't know where your errors are coming from. Right?
Yes,
Good.
sir.
So now we are going to do something that I suppose is interesting.
They're saying something. How do you know? Because if you put this phone call up, but we hear them saying something.
We are going to display an image.
I know what I'm saying.
So, do any of us have an image in our computer?
I don't.
So let me look for beautiful image in my computer.
I do.
You like this?
Yes.
It's not bad. But
I
I
cannot
prefer
start seeing your skin is black for me.
Which one do you like?
Yeah, I prefer this one better.
What with the motorcycle?
The motorcycle is better.
Yes, I prefer it better. I
Right.
prefer it better.
Whoa.
Okay, then we're going to use it.
Wake up, is the Mickey Man.
So I want you to go to your computer and find a beautiful image. How about this? Okay, it's small.
It's not bad. Use the lion. Wake up.
This. All right, so I want you to go to your computer and copy an image and put on your desktop. I want us to fetch it from the desktop, just so that all of us will be doing the same thing. You can get the image from anywhere, but let us just, for example,
We
this
also use
image.
Snap and Sketch. Snap and Sketch.
Pardon?
Can you use Snap and Sketch also?
Wherever you can, or just get an image and copy, and then go to your desktop. Go to your desktop and place it on your desktop.
I've done that
Right?
already.
And then rename the image. Make sure the image does. Make sure the name does not have space in it. Call it my underscore image. No space. No space. Don't do underscore, don't do space. Don't do my space image. Do my underscore image. And then save it like that. When you are done that, let me know.
I'm done.
All right, that's good. So now, right click. But before then, wait. We go to our project. We want to replicate what we have here. Here, an image was drawn, uploaded into our system. So we are going to write these lines of code. First of all, we are going to declare a variable, and that variable is going to be the path, or call it the address to our image. So let's do that. Go back to where your image is. Yeah, you see, I have gone back to where my image is. I right click on it, go to properties. I click on properties. And then I copy out the location. Copy. Then I go to my small basic window. Remember, I just copied the location and not the name of the image, just the location. I will still copy the name of the image, but for now,
Wake
let
up,
us
wake
start with the location.
Mr. Mickey.
Copy it. When I highlight it, I right click and click on copy. I then go back to my small basic window. As I can start, I can give it a name called my image, or maybe call it anything I want. Image 1 is equals to paste what you copied, right? Now go back again to your desktop. Right click again, go to properties, and right now copy the name of the image. Don't forget the file type. So we have the name and the file type is called .jpg. Copy the name of the image, you come back to your small basic window and put backward slash, paste it, and then type .jpg. So this is now the full path to your image. So now what's the next thing? Let us draw the image. Graphics window dot draw image. Graphics window dot draw image. In
Mr.
brackets,
Mickey, I don't understand what we're supposed to do. I don't understand it.
I'm not seeing you practicing anything. Are you practicing anything at all?
I've not started. I want to see what you're doing first before I do mine because I don't understand.
All right,
Excuse me.
go on.
I understand everything except the part where you are copying and pasting the text after image 1.
Go on.
Miss Connell has break now.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Everything
Who else doesn't understand? Okay, we are going to do this again. We're going to take it gradually, and I want you to follow me. Don't wait for me to finish, right? I'm cleaning it off. Do you know where to find the desktop on your computer?
What do you say?
Do you know what
Yes.
is a desktop on your computer?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So I want you to go into your computer, find a beautiful image, copy the image, and paste it on your desktop. Do that now.
I've already done that.
I want all of us to do that so that we would know that our image is coming from the desktop.
I've done that.
Actually, you can. I'm not sure, Charity, I've done that.
I'm doing it. So I've done that.
So who else have not done that?
So I've done that.
Okay. Who else have done that? So we have all done that, right? Okay. The image that you copy, let me start from Charity. What's the name of the image you copied?
I called it my underscore image.
Okay. So now, what is the name of the image you copied?
My underscore image.
All right. Are they doing?
Yes.
So have you copied the image?
Yes.
So what's the name of the image?
My underscore image.
All right. Angela?
Yes.
Have you done that?
Yes, but it kept saying my underscore image and then A5F and some other letters, I don't know.
Pardon? Come again.
When I looked up for the name, when I copied the name, it said my underscore image and then A5FCE and some others random stuff.
All right, remove everything and just write my underscore image and click enter. Do you know how to rename an image on your computer?
Yes.
Good. So rename it. Right click on the image, go to rename, click on rename, and then write my underscore image alone. I want all of our image to have the same name so that if someone is having some errors, it's easy for us to figure out how to help the person. If we have different images, you can have different images and different names coming from different places, but I want us to be uniform so that we can be able to help each other, right?
Okay.
When you get that done, and Jolat, let me know.
I'm done.
Good. So your image name now is my underscore image, right?
Yes, Mr. Image.
And you placed it where? On the desktop or where?
The desktop.
Good. That's perfect. So right now you can also see my image. Here is my image, and it's called my underscore image. So now I want you all to right click your image.
Yes, sir.
Done that?
Yes, sir.
Now come down to properties. Done that?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So click on the properties to open it.
I've clicked on it.
All right. Now let me tell you something about files, because image is also a file in computer. Computer stores your resources, or call it your files, according to locations. What does a Charity? You see, not paying attention. I said that computer stores files according to location or address or path. When I say path, I mean PATH. Now, if somebody wants to come to your house and the person does not know your house, what do you do?
You tell the person where your house is located by telling the person the address.
Exactly.
Direction, like the
You send the person an address, and the person will follow the address. So let's say, for example, in the address, Lagos was mentioned, and the person is in Abuja. So the person knows that before they get to your house, they will first come to Lagos. You see that?
Yes, sir.
So the person will follow the address one after the other until they get to the particular location where your house is. And that is how computer stores file. So for example, you can see the location of this image. You can see,
yes, sir.
if you have this part, this thing open on your computer, you will see on this place with location, you can see there is something your computer called the C drive. That's your hard disk. And then inside the C drive, there is a file called users. And after users, there's another file in my own system called Emeka. And then inside Emeka, there's a file called desktop. Then inside desktop, you will now find this my. So first of all, we have 3 things we are going to copy. The first one is the file location, which is this one you are seeing here. I copy this line, I highlight it, and I do right click and I copy. Have you copied it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now let's go to our small basic window and then declare a variable. Remember, I told us as programmers, you declare variables. You don't declare war. So let's just give it a name, call it image_1 is equal to, remember that your file path, the computer sees it as a string, so you have to put double quote. Then inside the double quote, you paste what you copied. Have we done that?
Not yet.
All right. Do we? When you're done with it, let me know.
I'm done.
That's good.
Okay.
Who else is done with it?
I'm done, sir. I finished.
I'm done.
I'm done.
Good. So let us observe this carefully. You can see the C drive with a column, and then we have backward slash. So whatever slash you put, you have to put backward slash. So now, at the end where you see desktop, put backward slash like this. Look at my this thing, backward slash.
Yes, sir.
Done?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, let us go back. There are more things to copy. Remember, the name of the image is my image. So now you've copied the location.
I'm done.
Next. Good. Good, are they doing? So now you've copied the location. The next thing for you to copy now is the image name. So do we still remember this?
Yes.
Do we? If you still have it, open it. If you don't have it, then go to your image. If you don't have it, go to your image, right click on it, go to properties, and it will open for you. Now we have copied this part. We have copied the location.
Yes.
Now let us copy the image name. Right click.
What class isn't working?
I'm done.
Sir, I've done it.
Someone says that something is not
He
working.
does not have backward slash on his keyboard.
Ow, ow, ow.
It's close to
Now
the
you're
back.
gonna make me
It
cry.
has backward slash. It doesn't show backward slash.
It's close to the backspace sign.
Excuse me, sir. Do you mean that that we should copy and paste it?
If you have a place to copy and paste it, yes, you can. It will still work. So after copying my image, I'll go back to my small basic application. You see, I'll put it there. Are you done?
Almost.
Done.
Good. Someone else tell me they are done.
I'm done.
I'm done.
I'm done.
All right, that's so now we've copied two things. First, we copy the image path. The next, We copied the image name. The last, we are going to copy what they call the image extension. So every file in your computer must have a path, a name, and an extension. So now, or type, we call it extension or type. Let us use the word type since type is written here. So every file has a location, a name, and a type. That type is what determines whether it's an image, or whether it's a Microsoft Word document, or whether it's a video, or whether it's anything. So now the type of this image is .pg, JPG. So you copy it. Don't forget to copy the dot.
Excuse me, mine is PNG.
Good. If it's PNG, copy it. It should be, you can see.
Mine is PNG. Mine is .png.
Good. Whatever yours is, copy it, but make sure you don't forget the dot. That dot is very important.
Yes,
so
sir.
I'm going to copy mine. Whatever you have in that bracket, you should copy it. In that bracket, copy it. So I click and copy. Have you copied?
Yes, sir.
Good. If you copy, let's go and paste it. So now after the image, my image, we don't have to put a slash before we paste the type. We just paste it like that. So you will have C folder.
Oh,
Excuse me, sir, I can't hear you.
I think he is disconnected, but he's going to connect back.
If you disconnected, why is his screen still here?
It's internet that pulled him out. He's connecting back.
Sorry guys, pardon me. My network had some issues, but I'm back. No worry. Whenever I go, just wait. The moment I'll be back.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, go on.
We have another class now, so we need to go.
Oh, who is talking? Soyi? Selema, okay. It's all right. We are going to have the YouTube videos. So whatever we do now in your absence, well, you've been part of the class for like 1 hour, so yeah. I understand. So we just have 30 minutes to go. So whatever you do now, we're going to have it on the YouTube. You can always watch it later, right? Please make sure you watch it. Or you can go. Okay. So you and who have the class? Is it only you?
Sorry, as well.
Is it only you that have the class?
No, also sorry.
Okay. Now, those of us that are still here, are we sure? Can you see my screen?
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Everything that is on my screen, is it on your own screen?
Yes, I've done it. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, if that is the case, now we are going to draw our image. So come to the next line, graphics window dot draw image. So drawing an image has 3 parameters. The first is the name of the image you are trying to draw, or the path of the image you are trying to draw, which we have actually entered inside this variable. The next is the x-axis, where the image is going to start from, and the y-axis, where it's going to start from. So we have image 1. We want it to start maybe at x-axis at 10 and y at 10. And then when we run it,
Follow your mom.
you can see.
What did I go to?
You can see my screen. You can see that the lion has displayed.
Yes, sir.
See that is
Sir,
very.
I'm done. Sir, I'm done.
So who else is your own working, Charity?
Yes, sir.
It is working for me.
Working. I picked a lion for my own and it's working.
No, you don't have to see a lion. I don't know. Is that you that say that you didn't see a lion?
You can see your own picture you put.
Hello. So you don't have to see a lion. You have to. What you see is your own picture, the picture that you entered. My own, I used a lion. That's why you're seeing a lion. So if you run your own, you're going to see the picture that you used. So what picture did you use?
I didn't see the picture I used.
I'm a
I only saw a white screen.
You only saw a white page.
Yes, it ran and then I only saw a white screen.
Are you sure you copied your picture correctly?
Yes.
All right. We are going to see that together. I'm going to stop sharing my screen and I'll ask you to share your screen.
Mr. Emeka, mine isn't working.
All right, you all share your screen. So share your screen. Let's see. The person that says he saw your white screen. Let's start from there.
It's working for me.
That's good. So good. Close it. Your image. Let's use your image. Use small JPG. Capital letter. Use capital letter. Use small JPG. I know that sometimes the image comes with a capital letter JPG, but use small letter JPG. Let's see. Yeah, run it now. Let's see. Image is quite large, very large. That's why it's taking time to display. It's going to display, but it's taking so much time. Or maybe, so let's find another image. Your code is correct. It's the image that is the problem. Let's look for another image.
Okay.
Put the image. Go to your code first. Let's see. Okay, so let's go to your desktop. Where is the image? Is that the image? But you're using the wrong name now. Your name of your image is my underscore. Oh, close. My underscore image underscore copy or slide dash copy. You didn't name it correctly. So rename. Go to rename because you didn't use the right name for the image. Now you have named it wrongly again, my underscore image in bracket 2. Do you already have a my underscore image here? Remove that in brackets too. Yeah. Wait. Do you want to rename my underscore image 2 to my underscore image 3? Okay. Make it my underscore image underscore 2. No, it's not yet still okay. Yeah, it's a space I can see there. Yeah, good. So now copy that, right click, go to properties, and your own, wait, it's all right. You can see your file type. Your file type is .jfif. I told you, copy your file type. Don't copy my file type. Some people say their own is JPG.
So, but the
So you
former
see,
image file type was JPG.
okay, no problem. So now, first of all, copy the image name. Not path, the name. I think the path is still the same thing. Right click. Then go to your small basic code. Replace the image name. Yes. Good. So now let's go and copy the file type. Now click on it, or you do control. Okay. Dots, add the dots. Okay. Paste. Let's see. Paste first. Okay, good. Now run it. Let's see what happens. You see, it's working now.
Yes.
Good. So stop sharing. Who else is having the issues? No one else. That's nice. So what it means now is that all our images are working, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. So now I tried to run my image, and you can see that it was large. And some of you, yours was too small. What if I want the image to have a certain size? I want to be able to display it in such a way that it will have a certain size of my own choosing. Relax. Small Basic have done that for you. So if you want the image to have a certain size, instead of using graphics window.draw image, you would now do graphics window.draw resized image. So you are going to define the X and Y axis, and then you're going to define the size, that is the length and the width of the image. So now on this same code, let us remove it. Instead of using draw image, let's use .draw resized image. And then we have declared our X and Y. The next parameter is going to now be the sizes of the image. Let's do 100, 100. Do it and run. Some of us should do 200, 200. Let's see how big it's going to look like.
From Charity.
Have we done that?
Size too small.
So if it's too small, make it bigger. You know how to do that, right?
Yes, sir.
So do that.
Oh.
All right. Are we done with that?
Almost.
Almost. That's sad.
And I'm done.
So let's try something and display this image twice on our computer. Let's try something using for loop. I want to display it 3 times. Can we see this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I try to display it 3 times, and every time the x-axis remains the same, but the y-axis keeps on changing. So the first axis started from here, the second one started from here, the last one started from here. So I'm going to give us an assignment that looks like this. I would ask you display a shape 2 times on your screen using a for loop, or I'd ask you to display an image 3 times on your screen using a loop. You can use a for loop, you can use a while loop. Who is laughing now? Is what I'm saying, is it funny? Okay, it's too simple, right? Is it too simple? Should I make it a lot more difficult?
No.
So why are you laughing now? You don't want something difficult. You don't want to be tough.
I don't want anything difficult.
Hey.
Nothing.
So you want only simple things that will not make you strong.
I'm tired of having too much difficult assignments. And this is not the only school assignment I have. I have another school assignment.
All right, I understand that perfectly.
It isn't working.
It's not working.
No.
Did you copy correctly? Look at your codes carefully. Look at my codes carefully. I'll be sure you copy correctly.
Yeah, everything is the same.
Somebody is watching Take Well Up.
All right, so share your screen. Let's see how everything is the same. Share your screen. Let's see. Okay. Let me see. Why did you stop sharing? Angie?
There's a mistake. I'm coming.
So let's see.
What if my friend?
We're not seeing what you are running. Are you not sharing all your screen? Okay, it's coming. It's showing nothing. So the problem is from your image. To your image, the image you are trying to show.
Okay.
You stop sharing again. Take us to your image. Let's see the image.
I'm coming.
Are you below my name of this myself?
So where's the image you are trying to use? What are you deleting? Where is the image?
It's not coming up.
Go to your desktop again. Go to your desktop.
There's something wrong with my desktop.
Go to your desktop. Close the browser. Angela, go to your desktop. Close the browser. Or when you minimize it. So now I can't even see any image here on your desktop that whose name is my image. So you're not following, and you're not telling us you're not following. Please, when you're not following.
Deleted it and did it all over again.
Okay, it's all right. Let's do it together right now. It's all right. Just calm down. Close your desk, close your browser, please. Close your browser. You don't have to close, sorry, minimize it rather. So I can see an image. Let's go. Can we use that?
Yes.
So right click on it. My_image. Good. So right click on it again and go to properties. Let's be sure of the type. So it's .png. So go to your code now. So now, no, not run yet. It's not correct yet.
Okay.
The image is .png, not .jpg. So change it to PNG. Go on, let's see.
What did you say?
Run it now, let's see.
Thank you.
Sorry?
Let me share your screen. Let me share your screen. So let's go to your image. Let's go to your desktop where the image is.
I don't have very nice images. I don't have very nice images on my computer, so I use what I could find.
Use what? I can't hear you.
I don't have very nice images on my computer, so I use what I could find.
It's all right. Let's see the image that you could find. Go to your desktop. Let's see the image. We are waiting.
There's something wrong with it. You're coming. What's wrong with this thing now?
Is it hanging?
This is the image I use, but I can't go to desktop. Come in.
Carol, you're unmuted.
DJ, please off your music.
All right, so while we're waiting for maybe I can just share my screen. Whenever she can figure that out, maybe we can see. Let me just give us the assignment for today, and lectures has come to an end. Let's stay here. Let's look at the assignment, and
Mute you.
we should choose an assignment from here. So, like I told you, I've already told you the assignment I'm going to give. So I'm going to give it now, so you can see it with your 2 eyes. For those that have 3 eyes, they can see it with their 3 eyes.
Well, can you post the video on the Google Classroom also? Some people, their parents may be using their phone.
Okay, thank you very much for telling me that. I'll post the videos also on Google Classroom.
Sir, sometimes I can't see what you are typing on the video.
Well, that'll be the fault of network. Let me just call it images.
Because everybody's scared on Saturday night.
Oh yes, yes, you're a very good singer. Now you can actually turn off your mic.
Mr. Emeka.
Sorry, everybody.
Yes.
But I just want to ask
Stop engraving my homework.
Pardon?
I'm not been grading our homework.
Thank God. I
Yes, we are going to grade it. Just calm down, all right? Yeah, we had some things to do.
Okay.
So I want you to draw any shape using graphics window.
But I thought you already giving us. You only wrote draw any shape using window then. I thought you already giving us that assignment before. Draw any shape using graphic window. Change it.
Calm down. Draw any shape using graphics window. So number 2 question is, the shape you drew in number 1 question draw it 3 times using for loop. You understand that question, right? Hello?
Yes, Mr. Emeka.
Do you understand the question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Mr.
So the
Emeka.
first is to draw any shape using graphics window. Number two, that shape you drew in number one, draw it 3 times using for loop. We have tried that in the class many times. So draw using resizable, okay, using for loop. Draw a resizable image 4 times on your graphic window. Yeah. Just 3 simple assignments. I am sure that someone can just close their eyes and do it now. So that is our assignment. And that is for today, the end of Solomon Grundy.
Bye-bye.
Bye, sir.
Let's not forget to meet again, same time on Saturday.
Please, can you repeat your assignment? Bye.
What did you say?
Bye.